Here at home watching our Minnesota Live on the Lake show. You know, this is a really fun day for us to be able to take the show on the lake. I look around at all these houses and I think about all the lucky people who get to live on the lake, and this is like their day every day.
Yeah. Imagine waking up to this view. I mean, I can't even. It's so beautiful.
No, wait a minute. You can, because your parents live on this lake, Betsy.
I know, but I don't live there. That's where my parents live, which was wonderful. We got to boat over here this morning. It was so beautiful. I wish that was my commute every morning. I would love nothing more than to spend the rest of the day out here. It'd be amazing.
For sure.
So we have Minnesota Live producer Betsy Moline here to talk about some of the famous people who either live on the lake or have lived on the lake.
Have some sort of connection and lived on the lake at some point. The first one I was surprised by, I didn't know that Prince lived on the lake. Obviously, we all know about Paisley Park and Chanhassen, but for 3 years, from 1979 to 1981, while he was recording the Dirty Mind album, it's his third album, he rented a home on North Arm and produced the whole album from there.
Oh, nice.
So we also know Prince, of course, has a connection to Lake Minnetonka because of the movie Purple Rain, and in that movie, he references Lake Minnetonka. We can take a listen to what he says in the movie.
Well, for starters, you have to purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
What?
You have to purify yourself in Lake Minnetonka.
I guess I just assumed that he had like a second home here. I assumed he had both.
Yeah, no, but I think he spent most of his time out there in Chanhassen, except for that brief period when he was here, which, I mean, it's so beautiful. I've actually never seen Purple Rain, confession. Bad Minnesotan here. I've never seen the movie. I know.
Well, and it's not Lake Minnetonka.
I know.
Too.
I've heard that that's not
that.
actually. Yeah. But I've never seen the movie. I know. I want to see the musical when it comes out, though, and then maybe I'll see the movie after that.
Agree.
Yeah, there you go. Put it in that order. Let's talk about the Andrews Sisters. So the Andrews Sisters became famous in the 1940s. 3 sisters, but they actually had family in Mound, Minnesota. So they would spend their summers in Mound and spend time on the lake through that. So they were in an area known as West Tonka, and they would return later in life for their summers. And so now in Mound, you can actually find the Andrews Sisters Trail. So if you want to go along kind of the path that they took, you can. It snakes around Lost Lake, was named as a trail in 2005. They would visit the Chapman Place Hotel, which later became a casino, but that's where they would rollerblade. And now it's known as Surfside Park. So if you want to go visit and stand where they stood, you can in Surfside Park in Mound.
Oh, know exactly where that is.
Yeah, right on the water. Beautiful, right? So that's where the Andrews sisters, cut their teeth, spend their childhood.
So the next one, I think a lot of people know who Jimmy Jam is as a music producer, very well known. Lives on the lake or lived on the lake.
Yeah.
I was reading through some of the notes, and 41.
So he's a producer that worked on 41 U.S. hits. Yeah.
That's
a huge number.
That gives you the kind of money to be able to live on the lake.
To live on the lake, yes. And his house was one that, if you lived on the lake when it was here, it actually was demolished in 2020. But if you lived on the lake when it was here, you would drive by and see it and pass it and say, oh, that's someone's house. Because it had a very unique look to it. It was beautiful. It had its own movie theater. It had an indoor pool, an indoor spa, an outdoor pool. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous property. It's 7 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, built in 1991. He listed it for $11 million, but it sold in June 2007 for $7 million. Unfortunately, it was foreclosed in 2014 and then demolished in 2020. So,
wow.
I know, kind of a sad story.
I think I read somewhere too that it had like a waterfall or like a rock wall that had water coming down it when you walked in. Like it was like opulent.
Yes, and it was very 90s opulent. So you look at it and you're like, this could have only been built in 1991, but it was beautiful and lots of really great views of the lake. So it's kind of sad to see the house go.
I'm picturing lots of like glass bricks.
So many glass bricks. Yep. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some sports names here, because we've got all the big teams here in the cities, and so you've got a lot of sports people out here.
Yeah, absolutely. So A-Rod, we know now that he owns part of the Timberwolves, so he has actually stayed at one house here. So we're talking about 2 different houses here. He stayed at one house that at one point was called the most expensive house in Minnesota, $15 million on its own private island. He stayed there while he was with J-Lo. So that's where, in that era of his life, where they stayed. Gorgeous, gorgeous house, 4 stories on its own private island, which we were discussing on the drive over here. I don't think I'd want to live on an island. I think I would go crazy too fast of like, I can't get to what I need to get to or be where I need to be, especially because we know lake weather can be a little unpredictable, so you don't want to be stuck in the wrong spot. But it worked for A-Rod. I'm sure he had his own private boat driver who could do whatever he needed. I'm sure he's fine. But he no longer lives there. That house is not belonging to him. But he did post in 2023 saying, enjoying the Minnesota summers, lake life, so we know he does have a house here on Lake Minnetonka. We don't know exactly where.
Joe Mauer had or has a house?
Joe Mauer currently lives here. He bought it in 2016, and it was for $6.2 million, which is honestly relatively modest for living on Lake Minnetonka and being Joe Mauer.
I think he has a house on the other side of the metro too. So he has a lake house on either side.
Right.
That is my man.
That is money right there.
Yeah. That's having some real money. Yeah, so we're looking at some photos from the house from when he bought it in 2016. So it's not decorated like that anymore. He's pretty private. We don't have any photos of what it looks like now, but we know that he does live there, and again, cost $6.2 million. Just a chill, cool amount of money.
All right, and last but not least, let's talk about the Kardashian.
Yes, so Kim Kardashian never lived here, but she was briefly married to Kris Humphries, and
I forgot about that.
Yes. So back in 2011, she did actually come to Lake Minnetonka and spent some time on Big Island. She actually tweeted, "Big Island is like Vegas of Minnesota." So she clearly had a good time. Kris posted a photo of her captaining the boat, captioned it Captain K. So, you know, she had her own little Lake Minnetonka trip.
Big Island is the Las Vegas of Minnesota.
I know. Okay. Sure.
All right.
I don't know. I guess I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
I've never had a baller enough boat to go to Big Island because you got to be like Kim Kardashian level to pull up like that.
Yeah.
So, Betsy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is good stuff.
Yeah, really good.
We'll put information for you to follow Betsy on her socials. What's your Instagram?
It's Betsy Moline, Betsy.
At Betsy Moline, and then we'll also put some information about all these houses you just talked about on our website.